Hi everyone, this is Caitlin from Caitlin's Family Farmstead. I thought I would bring you to my kitchen today. I'm going to be working on making some cucumber hot dog relish. It's a quick throw to get together. It's actually a 2-day process. Today I will cut and chop up all of the ingredients, and then they have to sit overnight, and tomorrow I will finish it up by canning it and, well, I have to put some more ingredients in and then canning it. But I have an abundance of cucumbers this year. I mean, some of you guys might have gone through this too this year. You got tons of cucumbers, you did the pickles, and now you have still more coming, and you don't want to be wasteful and you want something to do. So I thought maybe you might like trying this hot dog relish that we really enjoy in our house. Most years, I gotta be honest, I do not get cucumbers. I cannot grow cucumbers. But this year, I don't know what happened. I couldn't grow zucchinis, which I normally do zucchini relish, and I was able to grow cucumbers. So I'm super excited because we are definitely low in relish in our pantry, and so I'm going to be doing that today. I hope you enjoy and coming along. I have a lot going on today. I got to zip out of here, so that's why it's perfect day to just start this recipe. I wasn't going to take on pulling my potatoes out of the garden, which I need to do, but I don't have the time today. So I have this little quick project that I'm gonna get done today. So I'm gonna probably just show you little bits and pieces. I'm gonna also, at the very end of this video, we'll put a card with the entire recipe. So if you're interested in that, you can go to the end then and get that recipe to do it at home yourself. So hopefully I'm not too hard to understand. I do have a little bit of a scratchy throat, and I got my iced coffee here to help me out. So first off, we're gonna need 7 large cucumbers, and I got a variety of cucumbers here. I'll probably show you later, but like I got big, just fat ones. Actually, I really like these. They didn't have much of a hard skin. They were really nice. I should look up the name again. These are Soulongs. I love Soulongs. This is the only cucumber I've ever been able to grow, and I got a bunch of them. And then you're gonna need 2 large green peppers, and then it calls for 1 red pepper. I don't have a red pepper, I have a yellow pepper, so we'll just do that. And I have some like little lunchbox peppers, so I'll just throw some of those in too. I like adding different colors just to make the relish look more pleasing than just green. And then we're gonna need 5 onions. I usually go for, I just was out in the garden and I quick grabbed a bunch. They all need to be washed, like everything here. We've been getting so much rain that everything is covered in mud, so everything is gonna need a good washing before I start getting going. But I got all kinds of onions here. We only need 5 large onions usually. So a lot of my onions were, say, small, medium size. So I'm gonna maybe up it to 6, maybe 7. So here are my cucumbers, my peppers, my onions, and my preferred method of chopping when doing something like this is my food processor because it makes the job really quick. So cucumbers are washed. I'm gonna slice them in half. And then I'm gonna turn on my do that again. my cucumbers, my peppers, and my onions all chopped up, and I kind of mixed it all together. And then I will now take a third, 1/3, you can see that on there, it's hard to see, of coarse salt, and sprinkle that over top. Maybe work it in a wee bit. And that's it for today. I'm going to cover this and then I will let it sit overnight and we'll come back and finish up tomorrow. So this is the relish, and actually this is my second batch. I finished that one that I started with you guys the other day, and then I realized I forgot to bring you guys along. So I've made another batch of relish because we go through lots anyways. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the strainer and I'm going to rinse it off and then squish out as much liquid as possible. So while this sits and drains, and I'll probably squish it down a bit too after some more of this water goes, we're going to work over on the stove and get the rest of the ingredients together. Large pot, we're going to do 3 cups of vinegar. We're going to do 1 cup of water. Also 3 cups of white sugar. And then we're going to also have a 1/2 cup of flour. I'm going to turn it on just so it starts warming. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of each turmeric and ginger. Get all the ingredients in. We're going to stir this. We're going to bring this right up to a boil. You got to keep stirring and make sure that there's sometimes can you get lumps because that flour helps thicken it. Gotta get all those lumps out. Bring this up to a boil. And then once it's thickened, then we can add our cucumber that we have been draining right now. And then once we have those cucumbers in here, we will let that cook for 15 minutes, stirring it often, and then they're ready to be jarred. It's getting nice and thick now. I will add the cucumbers and onions and other mixture. And then stir it all together. So once again, I will stir this all together, bring it back up to a boil, and let it cook for 15 minutes before I put it in the jars. It will almost change color a bit too. It's like pretty limey green right now. It'll go almost a little bit more yellow. And make sure to stir often so it doesn't burn. In a few minutes, it'll be done. Okay, so I have all of my jars, the rim filled, wiped the rims, put a lid on, and in the canner, I have this canner. I got it like 4 or 5 years ago. I've had it for quite a while. It's also a pressure canner, so I can pressure can or I can water bath can. I really like this thing. I got to add the water yet to fill it up a little bit higher. I had 6 full pints and then I don't know, maybe like a quarter pint yet. That'll just go in the fridge for fresh eating right away. And we're gonna water bath can this for 10 minutes and that's it. If you guys like the video, please press like and thanks for watching.